Hey guys, it's Cindy with Pampered Chef. I am going to do a little demo here of how to make chicken cacciatore in our quick cooker. It is such a quick and easy recipe, and let me tell you what, it tastes really good. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to set my quick cooker to sear, and then I'm going to turn it on, and it's going to heat up in there, and this way I don't have to do very many dishes. I'm going to dice up some chicken with our nice color-coated chef's knife. And a couple of things that every kitchen needs is a nice cutting board and a really sharp knife. So as you can see, our chef's knives cut this up just perfect. And I'm just gonna cut it into some kind of bite-sized pieces. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm going to put some 3 onion rub on here. And I'm just gonna sprinkle it on. I love our rubs. So the 3 onion rub actually has red onion, green onion, and yellow onion. And then I'm also gonna put some garlic rub on there. And our garlic rub is just garlic. It's awesome. I'm also gonna use some other garlic too. I'm also going to use some bell pepper herb rub just because I love extra flavor. Okay, and I'm just going to let that sit a little bit here. Push it around and get some flavor on there. And then I am going to, I have some olive oil in here heating up, and I want to get that warm. And it's not quite there yet. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to, with our simple slicer, I am going to slice up an onion. And with this, you have to use this guard. It has little prongs on it that hold on to the food. It's a nice little food holder. There's 3 different settings. There's a 1, 2, and a 3. Can you hear that? I'm going to dump my chicken in here. And then I'm going to get a different cutting mat because, of course, we don't want to cross-contaminate. These cutting mats are awesome. This is a small size, and it comes in a set of 3. So you can use them for so many different things. And my simple slicer I have on setting 2, and I'm just going to slice up my onion. It's perfect for tomatoes, potatoes, peppers, and look, there's nothing left. And I have my onion all sliced up. So I can actually stir my chicken a little bit. And it doesn't take very long. This gets super hot on sear. I can add my onions into there. And then I'm gonna cut up a pepper, and this is actually our tomato knife. It's a color-coated tomato knife, and if you can see it, it's got a serrated edge. So it's perfect for tomatoes. And if you guys, I'm looking for a tool here, as you can see. And I had it out here, and I don't know where it went. Here it is. Sorry about that. This is called a scoop loop. And see the insides, that white pith and the seeds? That is actually where, if you love peppers, but they don't like you too much, you get that burping back of the peppers. That's actually from the pith, the white stuff. So you can just use our scoop loop that has this little serrated edges on it, and you can scoop that all out. Isn't that just the coolest thing? This also works really good for, makes a cute little snowman cookie at Christmas time. Perfect for muskmelon, squash, pumpkins, because you can get in there and really scrape those seeds out. And it has a smaller side that you can actually hollow out a tomato. So I'm gonna just stir up my chicken and my onions here. And then I'm going to slice up my pepper. And there again, I'm just going to put on the food holder and slice away. The only way you can buy this, that I'll sell this, is with the food holder, because it is so sharp. It will cut off digits. I didn't put it in quite flat enough. But see how you get these nice rings? I'm going to put that in. And as soon as this is nice and the peppers and onions are caramelized, I'm going to add some salt and pepper with our pepper grinder and our salt grinder. And this is actually the pink Himalayan sea salt. There's so many extra minerals in Himalayan sea salt. So good for you. Okay, I wish you could smell this. It smells so good. Now I'm going to add some garlic. Even though I put the garlic rub in there, fresh garlic is so good for you. And our garlic press, you don't have to peel the garlic. Actually, it's better if you don't, because there's an extra oil in the skin. I didn't know that until recently. And when you leave the skin on, that oil gets released. And there's an extra antioxidant in there. With a little brush, you just scrape off the bottom, all that goodness, and put it in there. And then when you're done, the paper is right here. You just pick it off, put it in your garbage bowl, and you're good to go. Another useful tip for garlic that I didn't do today is if you press it and let it sit for like 20 minutes, you even get more of the antioxidants out of there. Okay, so I hope you can, I'm going to try this. But if you can see that, look at that steam. Look at how hot that is. Now what I'm going to do is, this is the amazing part about our quick cooker. So it not only has the sear, but it has a steam, a slow cooker, proof. So you can actually make bread in there if you want to. So if you're a bread baker, you know how bread, after you add all the ingredients together, you want to let it rise. Well, when you put it in here on the proof setting, it's the perfect temperature and the perfect everything. So what I put in was a jar of Italian sauce. This one's roasted herb, garlic and herb. And I'm going to put in some chicken stock. And I want to get all that goodness out of there. So I want to rinse out my jar. I was hoping you'd be able to see what I'm doing. I don't quite have the tripod that I usually have. Now I'm going to add some, this box is Mastizioli. And I'm going to do about a half a box. Simply because there's just 2 of us tonight. If you want to do the whole box, you actually can. Because there's lots of room in here. It'll work. So now I'm just going to mix this all up. And this is the beauty of this awesome quick kitchen in this quick cooker. I'm going to put the lid on. And hear the beep. It talks to us. I'm actually going to push cancel because I don't want it to sear anymore. And I'm going to put it on the custom. And then I'm going to put time. And I'm going to put 9 minutes. So I'm going to count the timer down to 9 minutes. And I'm going to push start. And it's beeping, it's making noises. But then on the top part, I'm going to make sure that I have the button is pushed down a little bit. It's not flat. So I'm going to push that. And I'm going to make sure that the clouds are facing the same way and the red button is down. That's one of the best things about our quick cooker is all the safety measures that it has on it, because if you don't have those buttons flat, it won't work. It won't go on. So now it's going to be counting down. It's going to be building up steam. And then pretty soon it'll have the 9 minutes on it. And when it gets done, I'll release the steam. And that's what that little button is for, is to release the steam. And then we will have an awesome meal. I can then put on some fresh parsley if I want to. I can put some Parmesan cheese on top if I want to. Let it sit for a couple minutes and we are good to go. So if you guys have any questions, please just ask. You guys have an awesome day.